Apple iPhone, um, and now it's 11, 12. Anyways, yeah, where does that come in? I don't know, but these days, most reliable clock is digital. Riddle me this, you know? But clocks are supposed to be wound for something. There's so many things in my life that I'm like, wow, somebody's just gonna decide to do that one day, you know? And either their timing is too divine to take credit for, and we're not talking about this, or, they're just gonna like let it slip a little, you know? A few things. I don't really know where to start. I was just out here trying to clip some of these vines because there's freaking thorn vines all over. Um, there this morning were three different worker projects going on the same time, literally all like surrounding me. It was so crazy. This is a small space. Um, my unit isn't even like 1,000 square feet or something. And yeah, it's just so crazy. And so I'm in a bad mood because it's Earth Day and I don't know what's going on. And I've been here for, going on 6 years or something. There's a lot of sort of strange activity. Um, I do get pedestrians through here, even though it's a highway. But it's always, pretty curious. Um, anyways, I'm throwing a fit because Fitzgerald, because uh, I feel left out. And I go and knock on my duplex neighbor's door, and he told me that the boy he's not a boy, but that I'd gone on a date with once died. No, nobody felt like they needed to tell me that. It was just one date. It was just one kiss, you know. But I mean, I liked him. I don't know why, you know. So somebody that I liked died. This isn't the first time this has happened, actually. Uh, and of course, nobody cares that I'm upset, because whatever. We weren't going steady or nothing, I guess. But uh, and then the project manager behind me comes and knocks on the door, and I'm like, you know, I really just don't want any trouble. Like I use 311. I know how to make requests for things. Sometimes I have to talk to people, but it's not usually the people doing the job that come to talk to me. And, you know, for what it's worth, I feel like it would be a much, more pleasant experience because everything is right on top of, everything. And, anyways, and it's just hard to know like which direction to take things because we're talking about, who requested the work and I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah, I know her, whatever like this." And but uh my neighbors across the street that I used to visit with sometimes they had said that they might move back in March and it's April and we don't talk and there's a lot of that and it seems criminal that I should care. Like, it actually scares me that, like, you know, for anyone to know, like, that's Like, they don't wanna know, like, they would rather say that it's whatever else, that I have a potty mouth or something like this, but, uh, no, I mean, I don't understand so many times, what the priorities are, and I want to help, and there's always this great divide, and, you know, it's not usually something, that I'm ever under the impression I can overcome. That's the thing is, like, I always feel like something's not working, and I feel really bad about that, and I don't have any, you know, acknowledgement of this 'cause, they die, um, but, I've been trying to fiddle this whole native perspective. Uh, it's not for heritage that I feel conventional, but it's not about fate, you know, that I understand logic. And, I just, at the end of the day, you know, it's not without reason that I get upset. It's not senseless or, you know, it's it's 'cause I I like these people or something. And and so it does hurt to be so ignored and um you know, it's one of those things where you're like, what could I have done different? And like I said, you know, it's not like that. All right.